Hey guys, while I'm sitting here waiting, I had somebody ask me to show them how to do a double rig jig or do a video on it. And I ran out of my trout magnet jig heads, so I'm using a crappie magnet jig head, which is quite a bit bigger today. I don't know if you guys can see that, but substantially bigger for sure. So, but I was gonna see if maybe I could film that while I'm sitting here waiting on a catfish to do something. I use Palomar Knots for everything. Hopefully you can see this high vis. So step one is gonna be the Palomar knot for sure. And that looks just exactly like this. Hopefully you can see. I'll zoom in too. But you go in, go out, come back in. Then loop under. It's a lot like you're tying a shoe. Okay. Make sure all your circles are on the right side of the jig. All right, and just cinch it down. And if you don't have a weak spot in your line, you can see it's gonna be on there tight. If you do, it'll break, and that's a good thing, because you'd rather it break up here. Cut your tag end off. We'll pick our colors here in a minute. For now, we're wanting to pick us. In order to do the double jig rig, you probably you want about a foot worth of space between your jigs, so give yourself more than a foot to work with. All right, and then what you do is you're gonna bend that knot. All right, you're gonna crimp the line. You're gonna, just like that. All right. You're gonna try to get that line crimped as tight as you can. Just as tight as you can, just like that. And then you're gonna try to feed it through this eyelet, and this is where you'll do some cussing and discussing, I promise you. It's not going to be easy. There we go. See how I fed that through there? Basically what you're doing at this point is you're tying another Palomar knot. You're sending that back through there again, just like you did earlier on your earlier Palomar knot. Try to get my finger in there, and there we go. Here again, you got to make sure all of your loops are over here on the correct side of the jig, otherwise it will not work. All right, and so here we're going to do both of them, okay? Just like that. Just like that. And now you can even test them individually. Okay, so there you go. So see, you'll end up with something that looks like this, or at least it should. That's what we're hoping. We don't know for sure. These little dudes are nice and tough, I tell you what. There you go. You got two jigs on there, about the right size apart. The bottom of that hook comes out in between those two little tails. I'm gonna have to work on that in a minute, y'all. So see, the hook should come out right between those two tails when you get this threaded up there. And actually, I think that'll be fine. Yeah, these two tails are what's going to do it for you, if anything does. So that's one. I think he's laughing at us. I really do. Well, they're going, you guys are crazy. If you think you're going to get a catfish to bite this time of year in such shallow water. But here's the thing. I have tried deeper water. And guess what? No luck. See how that's... There you go.